Hey guys, so real quick, I want to talk about something, and it's going to be very short because I'm basically holding the phone with my hand. My entire setup in Kiev has like a holder, has the light, has the whatever, but here we have it. Okay, so what I want to talk about is this issue of women wanting rich men, women wanting to date rich men, and the consequences of that. I was on a space sometime, well, it's been a long time ago. I've been wanting to talk about this. I've just not had the things have not been in place, but it's been a long time. This has been an issue. And this person said something. He was like, "Oh, women want rich men, women want to date rich men, but then they have a problem with those rich men cheating on them." And when he said that, in my mind, I'm like, it's either he did not hear himself well, or he just does not have sense. Because what is the correlation between women wanting rich men and cheating? It's like he's saying, oh, if you don't want a man to cheat on you, then date a poor man. As if poor men don't cheat. As if broke men are not in relationships currently cheating on their partners. So again, I ask, what is the correlation between wanting a rich man and fidelity? Because it made it seem like, oh, you want a top tier man, you're going after a man that has it all, you're going after a man that is desirable to every other woman. So of course, other women are also going to be trying to get him. I agree. Everybody wants good things in life. Everybody wants a top tier man. Everybody wants a wealthy partner. So if I have a handsome man who is very wealthy, I'm not going to be delusional to think that other women would not be trying to get at him. But that has nothing to do with me. It is none of my business. As long as he has made the conscious effort to be with me, as long as we have come to an agreement and a decision to be committed to each other, that is what matters. He's my man. 100 women can choose to want him. 100 women can find him desirable. 100 women can chase after him. He owes me fidelity. For the virtue of the fact that he has agreed to be with me, he owes me fidelity, even if a million women throw themselves at him. Because, hey, I am top tier. Let's say I become very wealthy in the nearest future, of course. And I mean, I'm not bad looking. And I decide to be with somebody, I commit to somebody, and we're dating. And he saw all of these qualities in me, which he liked: the beauty, the money, the brains. I'm not hyping myself, this is hypothetical, even though, of course, I'm not stupid. I'm giving a hypothetical here. And he's with me because he finds all those things admirable and he likes me as a person, and we're together and we're dating. And I'm with him because he has the qualities I like. He's handsome, he's intelligent, he's wealthy. He has the potentials to be somebody great, and not just for status and fame, but somebody who would actually make an impact in the world. And I like that. I like power. I like somebody who I know is not going to just be on this earth and just go through with it. He's going to make an impact on people's lives, and I'm with him. And everybody gravitates towards things like that. And so he has women in his DMs. He has women chasing after him. What's my problem with that? It's normal. I'm never going to be the type of person that is chasing after women. Oh, stop talking to my man. Why are you DMing him? Why are you blah, blah? No, because if he's a top tier man, women would want him. Same way I saw him and I was attracted to him, is the same way another woman will see him and be attracted to him. The only difference is, hey, I would not go after a man that I know is taking, that I know is not on the market. I wouldn't do that. But other people would do it, and that's their moral or ethical issue, not mine. The point I am driving is that whatever other people choose to do is going to be none of my concern. Only what this person chooses to do. Only what my partner chooses to do. Now, if he chooses to betray me, that is on him. It has nothing to do with the fact that, oh, so many women are chasing me. Oh, what did you expect? So many women are chasing you. You could have self-control. So many men are also chasing me. I could decide to cheat, or I could decide to be loyal. So when you say, oh, you women want top tier men, you want handsome men, you want men that have it all together, you want men that have money, and then you expect them not to cheat, you're sounding stupid. Because are you saying if you have power, if you have money, if you have good looks, you cannot be faithful? Are you saying that the minute you have what women desire, that is a key, that is a ticket, that is an avenue for you to be a philanderer. You can't be faithful. You can't control yourself. You cannot see women coming around you and still be true to that one person that you chose of your own volition, mind you. So for me, it's like when we try to shame women for wanting rich men, I just look at them like, honestly, for just not being realistic. Because there is nothing wrong with wanting the good things in life. I want luxury. I want extravagance. I want comfort. I want the good things in life. Now, the only time I have an issue with women struggling to want a rich man is the fact that they are struggling to want a rich man, because it shouldn't be that deep. You want a rich man, yes, but you should be willing to, if the person that you see has potentials to be that great man that you want. I have a problem when you don't want to work to grow with him. I have a problem when you want it ready-made. I have a problem when you're not willing to work on yourself. If I see a man who I see the markings of greatness and he fits all of my other qualities, I have no problem putting in 10 years to grow into what I know he can be. No problem at all. I was talking to one of my, somebody I'm talking to, anyway, and I was encouraging him and telling him how great I see him becoming. And he was very touched, and he's like, "You really seeing me as somebody great, and I really find it as an encouragement." But I was not just capping. I looked at the intelligence. I looked at the hard work. I looked at the resilience. I looked at everything, and I'm like, this person just needs to stay consistent. He's going to blow. If I don't see any of those qualities, I'm not going to stay with you because I don't want to suffer. But I've seen those qualities, and I have no problem building up to it. I have no problem building the empire with you. Of course, if I also see a man who already has it all, is a billionaire, has it all figured out, and he has all the other qualities, and the love is genuine, there's also nothing wrong with that. Move in and begin the baby girl life while I build on myself. The important thing is you're not with that person solely for what they can give you or solely for what they have. But there is nothing wrong if that part of them is also one of the motivating factors. Nothing wrong at all. So, ladies, girls, women, don't let anybody guilt trip you into not wanting a rich man. There is nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong at all. But make sure you're also trying to boss up. Make sure you're working on yourself. Make sure you're building yourself. Make sure you're top tier enough to deserve that sort of man. Now, also make sure that under no circumstance are you with this man solely for what he can give you financially. Make sure that that is not the single driving factor for why you are in this relationship. Make sure that you are not intentionally positioning yourself to chase after this sort of man. Just be you. Build on yourself. Work on yourself. Want what you want. Have your standards. Okay? Have your standards. You want a rich man? Have that standard. But don't you go up and down searching for them. Doing all you can just to get them. Like making life all about that without working on yourself. But if you're working on yourself, you're building on yourself, and those type of men come at you, girl, pick a rich man. Pick a rich man. You shouldn't be put into a box that you need to be with somebody humble for you to be respected. They'll call you what they'll call you regardless. But you know yourself. You know that you love this person for him. You want a rich man, you want a handsome man, you want an educated man, you want somebody with potential, somebody who's going to be powerful. That is good and fine. There is nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. But build on yourself, because you cannot be a liability. What do you have to offer? Okay, what are you bringing to the table? I know women hate to hear that, but exactly what are you bringing to the table? Not just your looks. It's part of it, because you also want a handsome man, so you be beautiful. Take care of yourself, take care of your skin. Wear nice clothes, smell nice. Okay, but how about your intelligence? When you marry a man with an empire, can you be a queen in that empire? Can you stand? Can you help him sustain that wealth? Can you add to the empire? What are you going to contribute? So focus on building that. And then when you've built that, you realize that it is even those sort of men that are coming at you to begin with. Because that is what you deserve. Now, I'm not shaming anybody who is poor. I'm not shaming anybody who is struggling, because, hey, we're all struggling. I mean, I'm struggling. But I know what I carry. I know what I carry. See, I'm saying it with full confidence. I know what I carry. I know where I'll be in the next 10, 5 years, God willing, and God giving us life. See, some people just, I cannot be poor in this life. It can't happen. Like, there is no chance of it. As long as I have life and I have health, I cannot be poor. Can't happen. On my own, no. Not that I married a rich man, but I'll also marry a rich man. Because the kind of life I want, it's not one person wealth. It's two people's wealth. It's generational. That's what I want. I want a big man. I want somebody who is powerful, who is rich, who is wealthy. But hey, I am also working at being powerful, rich, wealthy on my own. So I'm not going to settle for less at all. And while I'm saying this, it does not mean that I cannot marry a man who doesn't have anything. I can. But I have to see real projections, real potentials that give this man a couple of years and he would begin to skyrocket. And let's go there. But if I look at you and there is no substance, I look at you and there is no depth, I look at you and there is nothing to indicate that you're going somewhere, you might still go somewhere because God is merciful. But if I look at you and I don't see those signs and those features and those... I'm sorry, but no, I won't even be attracted, honestly, because those qualities are important to me in a mate. I mean, a lioness cannot date a sheep. Can't happen. A lioness needs another lion. But you cannot be a sheep and be demanding for lions, okay? Because I'll be saying this and some of you now will be thinking, I'm not here to give you guys, in Hausa they call it goyon baya. I'm not here to give you support for your entitlement. So the entitled women, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to boss ladies who also want boss men. Because if you're entitled and there's nothing to you but your beauty, you're a sheep. In some cases, a goat. And not the greatest of all kind type. Not the greatest of all type or of all time kind. Just a goat. The one that eats grass. And some of you, sheeps. Those ones that are so stupid. And you want a lion. How? How? Just the same way a lion cannot give birth to a goat is the same way a lion cannot mate with a goat. So you have to elevate yourself if you want the elevated men. You have to work on yourself if you want those type of top tier men. There's nothing wrong with wanting it, but you need to also be top tier, because you cannot just be taking, you cannot just be draining somebody and just collecting, just taking, and there is nothing to you of substance but your beauty. What do you want to be? A trophy? Please.